Hi there. Still setting up, making sure that everything is working and focused the right direction. There we go. Okay. So today is the 6th session of self-awareness. And in all 6 sessions, we have looked at ways of building self-awareness, the awareness of your whole self, your higher self, your innermost longings self, and ways to align with who you are on a very personal, deep level, your truth, your authenticity. And today is really no different. Today is more about self-awareness in that we need to look at what's really working for us in our lives and what's not working for us. So what's functioning and what's dysfunctional. That's how I like to look at it. We look at car engines and we look at different mechanics of computer systems and technology, and we see that they are functioning right now. The camera is on, my microphone is hopefully picking up my voice, and you can see me via all these different wires and this communication network that we have, and it's functioning. Everything is working. And so we want to increase that. We want to make sure that that is continuing, that that's happening. And then if it's dysfunctioning, we look at it, right? We say, well, why isn't it working? I mean, just before I got on the live, I had to reboot my computer, reboot the internet, make sure everything was running properly because it was dysfunctional. So if it's not working, we usually try to look at it and see how we can correct it or take away the dysfunctionality of a system. So we look at the computers and why it's not working. We look at our cars and we figure out why it's not working. It should be no different for ourselves. I see so many people who are having difficulty in looking at their stuff, and it's hard. I get it. I totally get it. And for some reason, we continue to live in this pattern of dysfunction or things that are not working or things that upset us, or we look at the outer world and we see people around us and we think that it's dysfunctioning all around us, and we come up with excuses, or we blame, or we avoid, or we think about things, and we don't quite stop to take a moment to really feel into what's happening within us and how we are responding or reacting to the situation. It can be as simple as, like I did for the computer and the internet, of just a reboot, just simply rebooting the computer, rebooting the internet, and then it was magic. I mean, it was obviously it wasn't magic, but it was just amazing that it clicked. It started working. The computer worked functionally. The internet is working, and you're able to see me and hear me right now. So how come it's so hard for us to look at the dysfunction of ourselves? I don't have a lot of notes on this topic because I feel like it's just very simple. It's just saying, hey, what's functioning, increase the function, and what's dysfunctioning in your life, decrease that. It's simple. It's very basic. That's all this is about. Yet it's not very easy, right? It tends to bring up some things that we can feel uncomfortable about, or it can trigger old stuff. I was listening to Kyle Cease earlier today, and of course it was just the most perfect topic that he was talking about, and the words he said really resonated with this topic. And part of what he said was the reason that we're stressed when we let go of something, we're only stressed because our mind measures what we lose and can't see what we will gain. So I'll say that again. When you let go of something, so even if it's a dysfunctional something, when you let go of something, your mind can only measure what you have lost and can't see what you will gain by losing that. So your mind wants to hold on to it because it's all it knows. And it's this precious little piece of you that has always been there. It's a familiarity, and it's hard to lose that. So I get it. I get in my mind that it's difficult to release something, but we're only stressed because our mind can't see what we're able to gain through losing that dysfunction. And what do we gain? What do we gain through to releasing the dysfunction? I mean, mechanically and technology wise, I gained this ability to connect online faster and easier because I saw the dysfunction and I rebooted, and here we are. So as soon as I saw that there was dysfunction happening with technology, I can change that, and it starts to work properly, and it functions. So if we can come into more of a heart awareness, into our space of what do I need in this moment? What do I really need for me to feel okay? What do I need for me to feel like things are functioning for myself? And maybe it's different than yesterday. Maybe what you need today is not what you needed yesterday or even 5 minutes ago. So it's checking in with yourself to think, do I really need this to be working right now? I think I do. So what can I reboot? What can I change? What can I alter? What can I shift? Is it something that I'm thinking or believing? Is it something that I'm feeling? Is it something that I'm doing? I mean, ultimately, our actions are coming from our thoughts and coming from our beliefs. So it's really just all about having that self-awareness and having the capacity to really look inside to see what you're needing so that you can address that dysfunction around you and inside of you, to start to shift it so that it more aligns with what you are needing in any given moment. Yeah, it's really that simple. So tell me about your experiences. Think about something that has been happening in your life that you have been experiencing some sort of dis-ease with, or that you were looking for more functionality with, and it wasn't happening. You can just think about it. You don't even have to share it, but think about it for yourself and ponder what it would be like for you to come into a place where it's functioning. You don't even have to focus on the functionality. In therapy, we call this the miracle question, where we would think about, what would this be like if it was functioning? What if I woke up tomorrow and that whole thing was gone? That feeling of stress and that feeling of not being okay or not being good enough was completely gone. Who would you be without that? What would be going on around you? What would your world look like? And then you can feel into it. It's sort of a nice little visualization practice and technique that you can use to start to feel into what it's like to have the functionality happening in your life. So my challenge to you, if you want to take this a step further, is to schedule a discovery call with me. I offer 15 minutes of a free discovery call where we talk through some self-awareness strategies, and we look at how this could maybe benefit you and your life, and maybe think about different things that I can offer you to help support you in working through any sort of triggers or processes or healing journeys that you're on right now. I offer one-on-one sessions, both distance and one-on-one in person on Maui. If you ever visit Maui or if you live on Maui, I'm here. You can call me, you can set up a session on my website. And I'm also offering a Reiki retreat in April where you can deepen this on a greater level and learn techniques about incorporating Reiki healing energy within your life to start to move through some of this stuff in a more easeful manner. And you can start to engage more with your energy on a deeper sense and be able to discern what's your energy and what's not your energy, what is old and what is, needing to be addressed to start to build anew. So these are all things that we can discuss. My challenge to you is to book a discovery call with me. It's a 15-minute call free of charge, of course, and you can book it through my website. If you book a call with me today, you will be in the drawing for a free essential oils gift. All right. I think that is everything, and I wish you all happy holidays, and I will be seeing you soon. Aloha.